What's up, y'all? It's your boy Juan, and this half-eaten lemon pepper rotisserie chicken that I just bought from Walmart. It's good as fuck. So I was gonna use it to make like some chicken salad, but I couldn't not eat it because it smelled good, and now it's like I'm just gonna eat it by itself. But anyway, this is confessional number 8. So our challenge was Ride the Wave, played a game of Wavelength, which I think is a board game. Like, I've never even seen that game before, but like I've heard of it. I don't know. Either way, it was a cute little challenge. It was a short little challenge too. It was only 4 rounds. Didn't start off pretty good. We started off with 0, but then we kind of got some points in there in the middle, and we ended with a score of 7 out of 16. And you know, when you hear that, it's like, damn, we didn't even get halfway. But I felt better about that score of 7 on that challenge than I did about a score of 3 on the last challenge. So there was still some hope in there for me that, you know, we would potentially be okay if it was a single. So we kind of stressed about that, and knowing me, I started thinking about things like, if we have to go to tribal, I want to be ready. I want to have a plan set now instead of waiting 20 minutes after instead of waiting till after results are posted. So I do what Juan does, and I get to work, and the first person I go to is Brandon, of course. I told Brandon, I'm like, look, I know that we have to start thinking about what we want to do moving forward, because we're in the situation to where it's 2v2, and our best option is to get them to either not vote together or get them to flip on each other. And either way would have been fine. So I want Sam out over Sheed because I know Sam will be harder to take out down the road. He will be way more insulated than Sheed would be, and we can bring Sheed in and protect Sheed, and he would be like a solid number for us. But also Sam could bring in allies for us, and we could have even more protection with Sam's allies. But my problem with that is that I don't completely believe that those allies would not just pick us off one by one. I'd rather bring in one strong member to our alliance going into Emerge than try to bring in one person who's going to bring in these other people who aren't necessarily loyal to us, right? Loyal to me and Brandon. So with that knowledge, Sam got to go for me, and that was where I was going to head. And then Brandon agreed with me. He was like, I get what you're saying, like it will be harder to take out, but either option is fine. Let's talk to them both and like think about what we can do. And he told me that I think Sam's going to come to me and wanting me to flip on you, and I'm like, the fuck, we just flipped on Emily for him. He shouldn't want you to flip again. Like, that's not how that works. That's not give and take, you know. That's take. You can't do that. Well, you can, but not this. Brandon told me he got a good power from Edna, that he can reveal 3 votes from people, which is great. And he was like, well, this would be really good with another power. Me knowing I have an idol, so I think that's going to be great come Merge. We just got to make it there, obviously. So we talk about that, and we go our separate ways. Brandon said he would never think about flipping on me because that's just dumb for his game, and it's dumb for my game. Like, it's dumb for either of us to flip on each other at this point. Like, there's no reason we should want to flip on each other or take each other out. I definitely don't want to do that. I didn't want to take Emily out, but you know, again, it's a give and take kind of game. Brandon didn't feel that comfortable with Emily, and I'm just like, okay, if you want to take that shot, take that shot. That's fine. It's not my first choice, but we can make it work. You know, it's just Emily. But the good thing about me voting with Emily last time, if we were to go to a tribal situation, Sam would just think, Juan just wants to vote Sheed, you know, because if I would have voted with him, I would kind of be a wild card and he wouldn't know what I would really want to do. But me voting Sheed just solidifies that, hey, she can go, and I'll keep you Sam. But in all reality, no. So I want to go the route. I'm trying to save my idol. for as long as I can. I really don't want to play it pre-merge. I think I can navigate good enough through a vote that I wouldn't have to play it even if we lost. Oh, we won. We didn't lose. Thank God. It was a 9-5-7, so it was pretty close, but we avoided tribal, which was great. So we got drunk on camera. I took some tequila shots. It's been a minute since I even had alcohol, so you know, it was a wild night. It's also, I'm just sitting in the parking lot because I just finished work, and I just was like, let me record a video before I forget. And it's a nice day out, but it's just hot as fuck. I went to Sheed, and my goal with Sheed was to tell Sheed, look, I know that it's 2-2 right now, and me asking you to flip on Sam is a lot because you wouldn't want to do that to hurt your relationships with your OG tribe or anybody else. But I was like, they wanted you going, Sheed. They said they were going to vote you out if they would have gone back to tribal. Sam confirmed it with me. It got confirmed with me when I went to Edna from your other tribe mates. Like, they were going to get rid of you regardless if you threw yourself in the fire anyway. And that made him realize, like, damn, like, I don't want to ruin my relationship with them that I have, but it also hurts to see that I was just, what's the word? I was just, they would just throw me away like that. So he was over that. And I was like, I'm not asking you to flip on Sam. I'm just asking you to vote opposite of Sam because you still keep that loyalty of your OG members, and you still stay here. We still stay here. We don't have to go to Rocks. We're safe. And I got him really thinking about it, and he told me he wouldn't write my name down 100% anyway. So that made me believe that he was going to, you know, go with the plan and do that. And I assured him that me writing his name down wasn't me voting him. It was me setting it up for this next round because Sam's going to think I want him out. So that was I just came up with that on the spot when I told him that. So that was like perfect. Actually, no, I didn't. I actually thought about that beforehand, but that's not the point. So yeah, I told him that, and then we found out we didn't lose the challenge, so that was good. Because that whole day yesterday, Sam really didn't say much to me, but he was talking to Brandon, so that really showed me that Sam wanted me out over Brandon at that point, which is fine. Like, obviously, I would want me out too if I was in that situation, because he knows how I play. He's hosted me. He knows that all I do is lie, and I can weasel my way through some votes, and it's whatever. I hope that we win this challenge tonight, because I feel like after this round it's going to be a merge, or at least another swap into 2 tribes of 7, but I hope it's a merge. That way we can get down to things. I'm reunited with some people that I've really wanted to be reunited with. I meet some people that I've wanting to work with, and you know, it's a great merge, and I'm just hoping that we can pull this off and not go back to tribal, because I really don't want to risk playing my idol, because my fear is that we say we're voting for Sheed. I don't want to vote for Sheed, so we actually vote for Sam, but Sam plays his idol for Sheed, which would be perfect. Flush to idol, Sam's gone. I don't think he would play it for Sheed. He would probably just play it for himself, because if it's a tie, he wouldn't even go to Rocks because he's safe. But if that's the case and Sam plays his idol, I would have to play mine if he plays it correctly himself and we vote for him. I'm playing my idol on myself. That way I wouldn't have to risk going to Rocks. It's been an interesting swap. I'm ready to get this phase over with. I'm ready to go back with Sam. Me and Brandon have gotten a lot closer than I thought we would, because I thought that me and Sam would be this close, but you know, I guess the universe wanted me and Brandon to be that way since we got swapped together. So yeah, let's kill this challenge tonight. I guess I'll have another confessional here tomorrow, basically saying the same thing, so it won't be that much different. It'll be a little shorter, but it's all right. I might just combine the two. Yeah, so let's just combine. Like, going forward, I just hope we win this challenge and that we don't have to worry about going to tribal. If we do, I'm still going to push the narrative that we need to get Sam out. I'm going to tell Brandon, like, look, we got Emily out. let's get Sam out. Let's just finish what we started, because they were getting close. Let's just finish it out. Let's deal with the repercussions later. Only person that would be upset is Julia, and I don't feel like Julia would have enough pull, because all she would really have originally is John. But that'll open them up, you know. So hopefully we can kill this challenge, and hopefully we don't have to worry about that. I keep my idol for as long as I can. No one still knows about it. I mean, it's kind of obvious if, you know, they think about it, because it's probably between like me, Sam, and Brandon who has it. Let's be real. So as long as they know that it's within the three of us, that's fine. I want to tell them, but I don't. But we'll see how that goes. But yeah, that's what I've been up to these last few days, and it's going pretty good. I think I'm setting myself up okay. I wish we had more people from other tribes instead of just, you know, just the 2-tribe thing, because I think realistically we're the least connected group of people, which is a good and bad thing. It's a good thing because I feel like people will want to bring us in because we don't really know anything, and they're going to want to, you know, try to pull us in a direction to vote with them rather than get rid of us. But it's also a bad thing because we're not as connected as these other people are, who have multiple people from different tribes on their new tribe. But it's going to be interesting. Let's kill this challenge. Let's get to the merge. Let's get these people out, and let's win some shit, Juan. Let's do this. All right. See y'all later.